Hey everybody, Christine here with 2 tips to make your nice bags look even better. Before we get started, I am really sad because I promised you guys that I would use my new Nikon camera so that you guys can have better quality videos to watch, but I'm really disappointed because I actually filmed 2 videos. So when I uploaded them to my computer, I realized they are in a format that I cannot edit with Windows Movie Maker. So I'm bummed about that. If there's any techie people out there who know how to edit videos, what my camera is saving them as is a QuickTime movie. It's like a little blue Q, and I don't know what to do now because I'm trying to find a way of trying to convert the video for free. So if anyone has any tips out there, let me know. I think I'm gonna have to like fiddle with my camera and see if there's a way to make it save as a different type of movie extension. So for now, I'm going to keep using my Canon PowerShot, and I'm really sorry that I haven't gotten a video up with the new camera yet. Now the first trick that I'm going to show you is how to store your bag so that it won't be so floppy and that it won't make a lot of permanent creases. If you guys see this bag, it looks like really dented and really floppy, and I don't use this bag too often, so what I want to do is store it in a way that will make it so that it will keep its shape and still look new the next time I pull it out. The first thing you're going to need is this drawstring bag. What I highly suggest is getting a bag like a Gap bag that has a nice drawstring that you can pull tight and keep all the stuff that you were going to stuff into it inside and contained. The next thing that you're going to need is a bunch of plastic bags or any other type of filling, like maybe any tissue paper, like I know shoes come with tissue paper in it, or basically anything that you want to recycle. And let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is take all of these plastic bags and just stuff them into this bag right here. So for this Gap bag, as we know, the purse is about a medium size, so we want to actually fill up the Gap bag all the way to the top because the Gap bag is pretty small. And then what you do is go ahead and pull the drawstring and then just kind of like squeeze out the extra air because it would be really hard to put this plastic bag into your purse when it's so stiff and poofy. So we go ahead and do that. I go ahead and bring my floppy Coach purse and put the Gap bag on the inside. Now this is going to take a little bit of shoving. So try and be careful because this is your investment and you don't want to like ruin it in any way, and one of the worst things that you can do is accidentally scratch the bag with your nail. So as you see, now everything's all poofed out. So on the sides, everything's all nice. Make sure you look at your bag and see if all the dents are out. That's going to be the most important thing, because if you have any dents in your bag, those dents will retain shape if you don't use your bag for like a few weeks, a few months. So make sure all those are out. And the next thing you want to do is take your handles of your bag and lightly tuck them in. I only suggest tucking them in if you have like a little hinge on here. As you guys can see, this really tucks in really nicely without making any creases in the handles. And now, as you guys can tell, my Coach bag is all puffed out, my handles are in, and this is ready to be stored. Now my next tip is actually for bags that can be really floppy. What I'm referring to are bags like Louis Vuitton bags that kind of like when you put stuff in it, it starts sagging on the bottom or it doesn't really retain its shape very well. And what Louis Vuitton does is they sell baseboards. Now these baseboards are just little boards that you put on the bottom of your bag so that it stays very stiff, and so if anything, like if you put anything in your bag, it's not going to start sagging on the bottom. So I have a bag right here. I like the style of the bag, but what I don't like is that it kind of has that draping effect to it. It's very wiggly and not very secure. And then what I hate about this bag is that, look at this, it like has a fold on the bottom, and that's not really cool for me. I like bags that are stiffer, retain their shape, so when I'm bringing it around town, they don't really fold on me. So what I'm going to show you guys what to do is actually make a baseboard out of cardboard so that you don't have to buy one of the baseboards online, because the Louis Vuitton baseboards are really expensive. Actually on eBay they're about $20 when you can make one for free and out of things that you might already have around your house. So what I did was I already made a baseboard. I actually have a bunch of cardboard boxes because I'm in the process of moving, and when I saw one of the cardboard boxes I thought that would be perfect to make my bag look a little bit nicer because my mom just got this for me. So what I did was I cut out a piece of cardboard that it looks very similar to the bottom of this bag. What you want to do is trace the bottom of your bag, and I really suggest that you use something like pencil and not a permanent marker because you don't want to ruin your bag in any way. and go ahead and trace out the bottom of the bag. Now what you want to do is cut inside of the line. You want to cut on the inside of it is because this is actually like a little piping on the edge, and if you were to cut around the outside of it, it's going to be too big to put inside. What I already went ahead and did was put the cardboard box inside. So as you guys can see, this is not as dented anymore. It's going to help retain its shape. And then what I'm going to do here is show you that it's a little bit more puffed out than it would be. This has nothing inside, and it has like a really good shape to it already. What I really like is that it's stiff on the bottom, so when I put it down on a hard surface, it's not going to flop around. So that's really appealing to me. And that's about it. If you're an adult, go ahead and use a box cutter because it's so much easier than using scissors. I was using scissors and I was like, I'm going to get premature arthritis because it's really hard to cut with these scissors. If you're younger or like me, I'm actually scared of knives, so just trace it out with pencil and go ahead and give it to your dad, your mom, or someone else who knows how to use a box cutter, and that would be so much easier than using scissors. And that's the end of my 2 little tips. So if you guys like my tips and you want a few more on how to keep your expensive things looking nice for a cheap price, let me know. I have a few more tips up in my head and I would love to share them with you guys. So don't forget to comment and subscribe if you like my videos, and I will see you guys later. Bye!